All right, magical people. So here's a quick update. We haven't done much to this room, but we have added this table for gaming. Now it's kind of small for this space, but it is sturdy, and my other one was not sturdy enough for the games. And I've added one of my pieces that I actually have a tutorial on how I did this. And there's Minnie. And that's my bottle caps. And then these chairs and the milk jug will eventually all be out on the front porch. Minnie, Minnie, hi, say hi. Okay, there you go. And then here is the bar. We took down the mirror. I've added this shelf, and I'm gonna put a rack here to hang to hang wine glasses off of. And then here's kind of a funky set of stuff I got of everything but the house. So it came with these kind of funky shot glasses. So you're supposed to look like a bullet casing, which is kind of funny. And then these like oddball but kind of love them glasses that have a little lady and a dude on them. And then this thing, I don't know what some of these things are. And then this behind it here is a wine cooler. And then it came with this really cool shaker. And then these are our beer growlers. And now we have a bunch of them because people just kept giving them to us. And so now we have a bunch. Minnie, you're not supposed to be up there. And so this is this room kind of coming together. My mom brought down the table and all these chairs. I'm probably going to paint them and paint these stools. I'm thinking about doing that dip dye where you kind of just in a like angular area do the bottoms. But that is this part of the house. And then we have done, well, my mom did a lot for the living room. So she did the fireplace here. So now it looks like a real central focus, which is really cool. So there's a view. And then so here's a close-up. So these are some copper pots that my mom actually got from Mexico, but they've been in our house forever and I love them. Then this E is from our wedding. And then this is a photo of us from the wedding that's been watercolored. And then this is a copper pot that I bought at a little antiquing store for the wedding. And Minnie's treats, they have to be up here or else she'll carry the bag around and try and get into it. And then an old school picture of my mom and dad. So that's kind of cute. And then this is a frame I got from some friends, Lee and George, from the wedding. And then this is from the wedding too, but this was given to me by Nancy Moon and the Great Houses, and it's got our initials on it. And it was from a tree they cut down in their yard, and it kind of looks like a heart. So that's really cute. And then here's my little flying pig for Cincinnati and for my dad and I doing barbecue all the time. So that's kind of that cuteness. So then we have our fireplace tools. Now this table's everything that was up there that I still have no idea what to do with yet. We're working on it. Then our fireplace tools, then I kind of like the logs just stacked there, the look of it. And then in here I'm going to put some candles now that it's summertime and clean that out. And that's something my mom came down with. And then I have this box here, which will be for storage. I think I am going to leave it on one of the sides. And then this is one of the bridesmaids bouquets from the wedding. So that's kind of this little area been slightly updated. Now we did patch this wall. Joe did a lot of it by himself, and then I puttied it. So this is the kitchen down there, and we're trying to decide if we want to just paint this wall a new color, if we want to recolor this part of the wall by matching it, or if we want to paint the whole room. But it's kind of in its own little world, so it could almost be painted its own color. But right now it's kind of like a gray green color, which isn't really my favorite, but that's okay. So then we'll go down into the kitchen where lots of updates have happened. So Let me close the laundry room. It's not messy or anything, but get that door out of the way. Turn some lights real quick. And they make it a little yellowy, so sorry. So here is all the cabinets. They've been painted, and now Joe and I kind of like the open cabineting, so we're not sure what we're gonna put back as far as the cabinets go. We think it just looks really nice right now. Now obviously nothing's organized or where it should be. And then here is, we added this little collection up here of some bottles that I've had for a while, and they've all come from random places. And then my little Disney car fob guy from when I graduated from Disney University. And so this color is called the Cincinnatian, and it's a really beautiful light blue, and we think it really pops against the gray, so we're loving that. And then we didn't do the insides of these because these cabinets go all the way back to the wall, and it was just too hard to get into them. So I'm going to line those ones. And then, you know, our plumbing pipe that I fixed, but sometimes leaks, but mostly just when there's a lot of soap in there, so I don't understand that. And we have a new dishwasher to put in, but it's leaking. A friend gave it to us, but we're going to see you know, if we can fix that and change it out. So here's kind of the kitchen. I'm starting to really love it. And then I painted all these walls white. I added my Be Grateful and Spoonful of Sugar. I think the pink kind of salmon-y color is a really good pop off of the walls. And then I have my nail polish racks up here. And this is just like, oh, not even a third of my collection. And then to the backyard, which, you know, we're working on. We got a lot of stuff. And so here I painted the walls the gray color that's on the inside of the cabinets, and then the white up here. And again, Minnie has to be yelling at me. And then I've got my kind of little organizer here, and this is my little space. Now right now it's a little dirty because we're still trying to figure out where everything's going. And then I got this really cool bench seat that has storage inside. And then I have my little pillow on that there, and then our little cat door. So then we have some things here. So these are some wooden plaques my mom had at the wedding, which were just this like neutrally, I don't know, pale wood color. And so I painted them with some of the sample colors when we were doing the kitchen. And then this is a piece my mom did at one of those paint by numbers. And I've always loved it, so I took it and hung it up. And then over here I have, this is actually where we got married. It was at Mount Carmel Brewery, and so I have the little picture we got from there. And this is from their autumn fall, so it has like the sunflowers in it, which was perfect since that was our wedding flower. And then I have like my little spice rack here. And so then here I just have on the nail that was already here my little cute apron hung. I've never used it because I think it's too beautiful. And then I just have some random things on the fridge. This is a piece of work my sister did. Then I have our these are my nephews. This is myself and a friend of mine as a baby. This is when I was in Disney, you know, all sorts of stuff. There's a piece of art that I did. And then this is the best thing. The kids love this when they come over. They just play with all these Minecraft magnets and build stuff. So that is pretty much the update for now on the house, on what we've been doing. And I hope you all love it, and I will talk to you soon.